What it really means when a woman hugs you, most men are completely blind to it. Most guys feel a woman's arms wrap around them and assume, oh, it's just a hug, just a harmless, friendly embrace. But what if I told you it's never just a hug? Every touch, every extra second she lingers, every subtle squeeze, it all carries meaning. Women don't act randomly. If you're oblivious to these subtle signals, you're playing checkers while she's playing 4D chess. I'm Rommel, and in this video, I'm going to reveal 6 hidden psychological signals behind a woman's hug, things that most men completely overlook. And if you think this is just about attraction, think again. Sometimes a hug is a test. Sometimes it's a power move. Other times it's a silent message to the world about what you mean to her. The Stoics understood the power of perception. They knew that most men go through life blind to what's happening around them, reacting instead of mastering their reality. If you don't train yourself to read between the lines, to see beyond the surface, you're at the mercy of forces you don't even recognize. And in today's world, trust me, ignorance has a cost. So buckle up, because by the end of this video, you'll never see a hug the same way again. Before we get into it, take a moment to subscribe if you're ready to transform how you handle relationships using the power of Stoicism. Each video is another step toward mastering your mindset and creating stronger, more meaningful connections. Number 1. She's testing your confidence and you don't even realize it. When a woman hugs you, she's not just showing affection, she's assessing you, just like a predator sizing up its prey. It's a silent test, a way to gauge what kind of man you really are. Most guys miss this, assuming a hug is nothing more than a hug, but women operate on a different level. The moment she wraps her arms around you, she's gathering information, analyzing your energy, your body language, and how you respond. Do you freeze up like a deer caught in headlights? Do you awkwardly pat her back as if you're burping a baby? Or do you stay grounded, embracing her with ease like a man who knows his worth? This is the same principle used in high-level social interactions. Think about a job interview. Ever had them casually offer you a glass of water? You might think it's just hospitality, but in reality, they're observing how you handle yourself, how steady your hands are, how composed you remain. It's a micro-test, just like her hug. Hesitation signals weakness. Women are wired to pick up on it. A man who second-guesses himself, stiffens up, or overthinks something as simple as a hug, that's a red flag in her subconscious. But a man who's comfortable in his own skin, who embraces the moment naturally and confidently, he immediately stands out. This is where the Stoic mindset comes in. A Stoic man doesn't react out of nerves or insecurity. He doesn't overanalyze or seek approval. He simply is present, grounded, certain in himself. The moment you start seeking validation, even in something as small as a hug, you've already lost. She's taking mental notes, and whether you realize it or not, that hug has already told her more about you than words ever could. Number 2. She's checking your emotional availability. This goes deeper. A hug isn't just physical, it's an emotional scan. Women are experts at sensing energy. In those few seconds, she's feeling you out in ways most men never consider. Think of it like knocking on a wall to see if it's solid or hollow. When she hugs you, she's testing you. Are you emotionally grounded, or is there emptiness beneath the surface? Do you exude warmth and presence, or does your energy feel cold and distant? Are you fully in the moment, or is your body there while your mind is somewhere else? A woman's intuition is nearly supernatural. She can sense your emotional state. If you're carrying emotional baggage, if your mind is cluttered with stress, if you've lost touch with your masculine core, your body language will betray you. A Stoic man doesn't let emotions control him, but that doesn't mean he's emotionally unavailable. On the contrary, he's centered, present, and fully in control of himself. He isn't desperate for connection, but he isn't closed off either. He simply is, and women feel that. They respect it. They're drawn to it. At the end of the day, a hug is more than a gesture. It's a silent conversation. If you don't know what you're communicating, you're already at a disadvantage. Number 3, she's setting the stage for physical connection on her terms. When a woman initiates a hug, she's not just being friendly, she's controlling the physical dynamic. Think of it like hosting a party. She's inviting you into her space, but under her terms. She's subtly signaling, I'm comfortable being close to you, but make no mistake, she decides how this plays out. A weak man lets the moment dictate his reaction. He overthinks, second guesses, or tries to gauge her reaction before responding. A stoic man, however, doesn't seek validation through physical contact. He doesn't need it. He stays composed, unfazed, and entirely comfortable in his own skin. He respects her space but doesn't submit to her frame. Instead, he meets her energy with quiet confidence, the perfect balance of assertiveness and self-control. And trust me, women notice. Number 4, she's sensing your physical chemistry. Let's be brutally honest. When a woman hugs you, she's not just being nice. She's feeling you out, instinctually testing your chemistry. Do your bodies naturally align? Does your scent appeal to her? Does your energy feel warm and inviting or stiff and awkward? She might not even consciously realize she's doing it, but trust me, her body does. A stoic man doesn't chase or force chemistry. He doesn't need to manufacture attraction. It either exists or it doesn't, and he's okay with that. Number 5, she's sending a silent message to others. A hug in public isn't just a moment of affection, it's a statement. A quiet declaration that says, "This man is part of my inner circle." And how she hugs you, that's the fine print. A quick, casual hug? Friend zone. A long, warm embrace? She's letting the world know you're important to her. A stoic man doesn't need external validation. He understands the power dynamics at play but remains unshaken by them. Number 6, she's creating a moment you'll both remember. A hug isn't just a hug, it's a time capsule, a feeling she'll associate with you even after you've parted ways. And if you're the kind of man who understands this, who remains grounded, confident, and present, that hug will leave a mark she won't forget. So next time a woman hugs you, pay attention, because that moment, it's telling you everything you need to know. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Please like, comment, and share if you want to keep these videos coming.